Hey, welcome back to the channel. So here I'm gonna have this quick tutorial about how to do an edge banding on a shelf that we did. Okay, so basically I already got the shelf done cut. I'm using birch for the edge banding. We're gonna heat up the top a little bit, just lightly hit the edges, so if there's any fibers that are sticking up, they all get flattened out and gone. There we go. After that, we go ahead and get our edge banding cut to the size that we need. So once I've cut the size, I'm gonna get my iron here and we're gonna go ahead and start putting it on there. Now, as you know, the back of it has some glue, so it activates with the heat of the iron. So that'll create a nice bonding to the wood itself. Give it a few passes here and there. Make sure your iron is nice and flat, and then hit the edges a couple of times. You don't have to do it too many times because it's glue. You're activating the heat on the edges, and then that's it. So once you finish doing that, you get your scissors and cut the edges. They have some stuff that they sell too for the edges, but I don't need them. Now, I use a little flat piece of wood so I can actually come in and see how flat that is. Keep it nice and flat, because as the glue is cooling off, sometimes it does create a little air bubble in there somewhere, because of the pockets between the fibers of the wood itself, the plywood. So once I finish doing that, now I go and hitting the edges like this. And again, so it'll create a nice bond to the edges also. You do need some help, so I made this little jig so it'll hold it in place for the actual shelf, so it won't be moving. But a lot of people have a vise or just a device to hold it together. Now this is the cutter that's gonna cut the extra edge banding on the sides. So what I like to do is start not in the here, because sometimes if you start from here, you're gonna remove more than what you need. So I kind of like start from here and then gradually press on it. Not a whole lot of pressure, just gradually. Why do I do that? Because I don't want to remove too much, okay? And then the same thing, I start like so. And you start giving it a little bit of pressure. The pressure is gonna remove whatever is left there. Now, once I'm done with that, the next thing, you just hit it with some sandpaper. Go like this. Do not go like this, because there's some loose fibers like this. You might lift up the wood itself or the edge banding. So hit it like this real quick. I got 220 here. You can use 220 or 320. Do not use any 150, because that's gonna give you a lot of extra sanding marks that you don't need on the finished product. Same thing here. Just go nice and neat like this. Once you finish doing that, then you can go along the sides like so. And that's it, my friends. So let me show you real quick how it looks. So here, it feels very nice and smooth. Everything just looks nice and tight. Well, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you found this video helpful and it can help you out in the future whenever you're gonna do some edge banding. We'll see you all in the next one. Have a wonderful day.